Oh. Haben wir direkt noch was.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Sigeween.
Oh, then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigeween here is the Fortress of Meropide's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Irgendwas zu essen spricht auf jeden Fall nicht. Wir müssen nur wieder, ja, es finden. Also gefühlt verlaufe ich mich. Oh. Ja. Gefühlt verlaufe ich mich hier. Ja. Raus geht ja.
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meropide wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day?
Mein Essen sieht auch ziemlich gut aus.
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are random? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure! Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervilet just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health? He seems healthy no matter how you look at him, but he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigeween.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Nervilet's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Nervilet. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here.
Verstehe.
You're very welcome. Well, Your new life awaits.
Ja, dann guten Hunger.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
Ähm. Ähm. Ja.
Time to go.
Gut. Ja.
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Endlich.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this. The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things?
Vielleicht weiß mehr.
Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny."
Da können wir auch nichts dagegen machen.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The dude looks scary, so we gave up." And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation.
Da war noch etwas Wichtiges.
You mean...
Linnés Anwesenheit.
That's what Paimon was thinking too. Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway!
Ich schätze,
Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too!
schau, da drüben ist etwas.
Huh? Oh, it's a card! Paimon didn't notice it earlier. It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Let Paimon have a look. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important.
Das beweist, dass er auch etwas vorhat.
If you say so. We can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now.
Zeit zum Aufstehen.
Hey, you're finally awake!
Du bist heute früh auf,
Well,
Paimon.
it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up.
Du hast ihnen alles erzählt.
Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal. Maybe.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Sorry! We're going right away!
Wir gehen ja schon. Ich dachte, das Essen wäre kostenlos.
Time to go.
Von daher. Ähm. Hier war nicht tiefer. Hä? Wir müssen tiefer, nicht höher. Moment. Wenn wir tiefer müssen. Wasser. Hier.
Time to go.
Ich hoffe mal, ich liege. Ja. Gut. Funktioniert trotzdem. Ob ich nur im Fahrstuhl bin oder so außerhalb, funktioniert ja. Spielt hier keine Rolle. Wir sind ein bisschen flinker. Also was das Aussteigen angeht. Ja, das sieht nach Produktionshalle aus.
You must be the cat today. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Got it.
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist. Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
Werkstücke der Maschine verarbeiten. Beim Schmieden und Bearbeiten von Werkstücken wird zunächst das unbearbeitete Werkstück in die Maschine eingelegt. Integriere dann mit der Maschine und die Herausforderung zu starten. Sollten Werkstück beim Drehen und mal feststellen, musste das drehende Stück angreifen, damit die Maschine wieder in Betrieb aufnimmt. Springen, sobald die Basis-Werkstück leuchtet, um eine Schmiedearbeit abzuschließen. Vergessen nicht, nach Beenden der Minispiels deine erfolgreich bearbeiteten Werkstücke einzusammeln. Gut, hier.
Once the widget is hot enough to blow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget. So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
Na,
You got it! Great! Now we can report back to Foreman and give him the processed widgets.
da, fertig.
This one is tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
Paimon's exhausted. I He probably just finished up his work too. He should be around here somewhere.
Boah. Schauen wir mal.
Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Vielleicht ist er oben.
One with nature. Follow the wind.
Where could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
Hey, over here.
Oh, you scared Paimon! How did you appear out of nowhere like that?
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
Oh, you little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremden is also here. Do you still remember him?
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Pyro remembers seeing him in the Court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Leni, das ist doch nicht der Punkt, oder?
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so! See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here.
Warum bleibt ihr bei diesem Geheimnis so hartnäckig?
Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage to learn information that important?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you here?
Bingo! The maid has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
Du hast schon alles gesagt.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere, almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up? Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meropide. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
Tut mir leid, aber ich muss Nein sagen.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
Wenn wir nur Informationen teilen, ist das in Ordnung.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen carefully. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the fortress of Meropide has a forbidden zone. Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all that work today. We can talk more about the investigation later. Let's go get some grub!
Paimon ist so verfressen. Ich würde es halt nicht mehr wundern, wenn hier noch irgendwo so, das muss doch da oben sein. Da geht's runter.
Time to go. Time to go.
Wir müssen nach oben. Wo geht's nach oben?
Time to go.
Ähm. Auch noch runter. Ist doof. Hier ist auch nur noch unten. Wir müssen noch. Hier geht's nach oben. Da müssen wir hin. Okay. Das ist eins tiefer als wir sind. Ja, das ist dann auch noch ein Auge. Das war gekraft.
Time to go.
Frisch mit Nelly. Okay. Ich dachte, wir so gehen jetzt was essen. Mein Mann hatte doch Hunger. Mach auf. Und nun? Das ist doch wieder oben. Ich fühle mich verarscht.
Time to go.
Hä? Wir sind jetzt runtergegangen, um hochzugehen, oder was? Was?
Time to go.
Hey, okay, an ihr sind wir ihr vorbeigerannt. Wie, so gibt es hier einen Fotoapparat. Wo es Neuigkeiten gibt, sind auch Fotoapparate. Kennt ihr diesen Satz nicht? Schon mal gehört? Ich habe mir diesen Satz aber eben erst ausgedacht. Wo hast du ihn denn schon einmal gehört? Doch tatsächlich gibt es auf dieser Welt nichts Neues oder egal, was man sagt oder schreibt. Alles kann eine Parodie auf was anderes sein. Der Fotoapparat ist da, wo sind die von Neuigkeiten. Neuigkeiten sind wie die Fische beim Angeln. Man muss geduldig abwarten. Nein, ich meinte nur, so angelt man die großen Neuigkeiten. Das war es wohl auch nicht. Egal, lassen wir das. Vergessen wir die Neuigkeiten. Ich angle auch gern. wirklich großartig. Ich bin eigentlich noch Anfängerin beim Angeln. Mich beschäftigt gerade einige Probleme, über die ich noch Rat einholen will. Zum Beispiel, was, wenn ich einen Unterstützungsmesser angle, der aber dann Menschen beißt? Was würdest du in dieser Situation machen? Ich würde ihn kochen und Palme bitten, das Gericht zu probieren. Frau Palme vertraut zwar auf deine Kochkünste, aber dieses Zeug steht. Was würdest du tun? Das würdest du also tun? Aha, das ist ein großartiger Referenz. Das merke ich mir. Warte, warum reden wir auf einmal über das Angeln? Ihr seid doch schon gut darin, das Gesprächsthema zu wechseln. Anscheinend kann ich als Amateurjournalist noch einiges lernen. Von dem Gesprächsthema Angeln hast du noch selbst zuerst angefangen. Wie dem auch sei, was macht eigentlich mein Amateurjournalist hier? Um das mit zugehörigen Projekte abzuschließen, das heißt, um mit den Fotoapparat Momentaufnahmen der Arbeit von Wachen in Fort Meropide zu machen. Aber ich habe schon zu viel Zeit damit verbracht, die vorgeschriebenen Dokumente auszufüllen. Wenn ihr es seht, wisst ihr, was ich meine. Als dieser Prozess aufgeschlossen war, hatte ich Dienstzeit der Wachen bereits verpasst. Will man es mit den Angeln vergleichen, so gibt es jetzt keine Fische mehr, die man angeln könnte. Hä? Aber hier gibt es doch offensichtlich noch Wachen, die Dienst verrichten. Ich möchte aber Platin-Klassiker angeln. Wenn es Grundtypen oder Gewässeraufräumer sind, fehlt mir immer ein wenig die Bedeutsamkeit. Wenn ich mein Projekt einfach so fertigstelle, halten meine Freunde es vielleicht nicht für lobenswert. Na dann, warte eben weiter auf Wiedersehen. Ihr wollt einfach weggehen? Wirklich wollt ihr mir nicht helfen? Wir können dir die Platin-Klassiker schließlich nicht herzaubern. Das ist recht, ich sollte meine Fähigkeiten realistisch betrachten. Ich sollte niemals davon träumen, Fisch zu angeln, die meine Fähigkeiten übersteigen, Würmer. Ich bin eine nutzlose Anglerin, oh nein, eine nutzlose Amateurjournalistin. Also gut genug gejammert, ich muss mich aufraffen, falls es euch beiden recht ist. Könntet ihr mir einen kleinen Gefallen tun? Ich bitte euch darum und ich werde euch dafür entlohnen. Welch ein rasanter Stimmungswechsel. Ob wir dir helfen oder nicht, hängt davon ab, worum es geht. Du sag zuerst einmal, was wir für dich tun sollen. Die Wachen dort drüben, Greenville besitzt nach einer Einschätzung einen Neuigkeitswert, der dem Wert der Arbeitsbedingungen Stabilisator unter der Unterstützungsmöglichkeit entspricht. Von ihm ein Foto machen könnte, wenn ich von Ihnen ein Foto machen könnte, könnte ich dazu einen ordentlichen Beitrag schreiben, ja. Ein Beitrag, mit dem niemand zu unzufrieden sein wird. Allerdings kommt er niemals hier vorbei. Könnt ihr ihn rüberbringen, damit ich ein besseres Foto von ihm machen kann? Du könntest mit dem Fotograf zu ihm hinübergehen, oder? Aber, aber hier gibt es ein passendes Szenerie. Außerdem wird er bestimmt sehr nervös, wenn er ein Fotoapparat sieht und dann am Ende werden es nur gestellte Bilder mit starrer Körperhaltung geben. Lass mich nach. Am besten machen wir es so. Zuerst schalten wir den Tonverstärker aus, dann meldet ihr euch bei Greenville und sagt, dass der Tonverstärker hier defekt ist und bittet ihn hierher zu kommen. Hier um sich das aber anzusehen. So sollte es möglich sein, ein Foto einer Wache von Meropide in einem lebendigen Augenblick bei der Arbeit sehen zu können. Davon hängt das Schicksal meines Projekts ab. Ich bitte euch, helft mir dabei. Das klingt eigentlich nicht sehr schwierig. Helfen wir ihr einfach. Ja, gut. Als nächstes sollte ich Gräben Bericht erstatten. Ja. Okay. Das ist irgendwie nicht das, was wir... Ich verstehe gerade irgendwie nicht. Wir machen irgendwie gerade ein Nebengewässt. Ich bin verwirrt. Und wir haben festgestellt, dass der Thunfischstecker anscheinend ein kleines Problem hat, genau da drüben. Schon wieder defekt, dass es wirklich Salz sind. Der wurde letztes Mal eindeutig ein kleines repariert. Aus dem Sich ist dann aus die Wunden noch unter meinen früher. Ließ sich so einfach mit 2 Schlägen lösen. Ich danke euch. Ich gehe hin, um nachzusehen. Danke für deine Bemühungen. Ja, wir haben eigentlich ein anderes Ding. Eber. Das hier. Und das interessiert mich halt mehr. Hä? Dann war ich doch richtig. Dummy.
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meal again.
Solange wir lange genug hier bleiben.
Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. Let's just get out of here as soon as possible. But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kind of mean and the work being pretty tiring.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place.
Hast du einen Rat für Neuankömmlinge?
I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right?
Ja.
But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden rules? What do you mean?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor Paimon. Don't joke around like that.
Man könnte zum Beispiel plötzlich verschwinden.
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do with that? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules? We definitely want to avoid breaking them.
Come on, mate. This is valuable information. The difference between life and death.
Paimon understands, but we don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything before you've gotten a handle on your new lives? I'm usually around the rag and bone shop. Just call me V-Doc. Bye-bye now.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from him?
Vielleicht hast du recht.
Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our investigation. Hidden rules, huh? But, like he said, we don't have any coupons and we're still not familiar with this place. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it now. Ah, we were so busy talking we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's probably better while it's warm. Come on, dig in before it gets cold.
Wohntrakt müsste ganz oben sein. Genau.
Time to go.
Zumindest das habe ich jetzt mir schon ein bisschen gemerkt.
Time to go.
Auch wenn ich mich hier ständig verlaufe, den Wohntrakt, den kenne ich.
Time to go.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here. Paimon's so tired. And we'll need to wake up and go to work in the morning. Without any credit coupons, it's not like we can really do anything else. Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow. Ich höre jemand rufen. Are you awake, Traveler? What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night? Besser gesagt war ich total in meinem Traum. Is that even possible? Unless it wasn't an ordinary dream? Oh, child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time? Maybe the vision connected child's consciousness to yours.
All seine Erlebnisse aus seiner Perspektive zu erfahren.
And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good thing you brought the vision with you here. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where child went?
Der Traum war etwas verschwommen.
Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons. What's the plan for today?
Zur Arbeit in der Produktion. Die Tauschscheine ausgeben, um die Arbeit zu umgehen.
Huh? You want to spend our coupons on slacking off already? We'd better go to work and earn some more coupons first. We'll have more room to relax once we've got some spare coupons to fall back on. Let's go! It's time to start working. If that guard Fielding catches us skulking about, he's sure to give us an earful.
Wow. Dass Paimon mal so fleißig ist. Ziele der Phase erreichte. In den folgenden Ziele waren dann Haft im Fort Meropide, um die Handlung fortzuführen. Begib dich am Morgen zur Arbeit in den Produkttrakten höher dich nach Informationen um. Okay.
Time to go. Time to go.
Riechen in der Produktion. Hier rechts zu finden ist ein Teleporter. Aber hier sich zurechtzufinden ist ja echt nicht leicht.